And welcome to hell,
Welcome
folks.
to hell.
So this is our hellish little board today. And as Julie said, I'm playing a new faction, a new philosophy, the Lords of Hell. Introduce them in just a minute. Against Julie's usual female Demented.
Demented females.
Demented females.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
All right, so we are playing the scenario Desecration. Okay? And what's happening here, what I did was I adapted that scenario to this board. We have two hellish pocket dimensions here. We have one that's in like a desert setting, and the other one right next to it, that's a nice blustery winter setting. Okay? Now, in the middle is this strange fog, which eventually I'm going to make one with hands and, you know, weird stuff coming out. But for now, it's this magical fog that separates both dimensions. We have the stairwell here. Demons can cross over. If they don't want to go through the fog, they can cross over and just jump down, and that will allow them to go into the other little pocket dimension here. All right. First of all, this is our house rules. That's what I'm explaining now is just what's going on in the game as house rules. All right, so that's that. Now, any demon that goes through the fog will, instead of coming out on the other side, actually teleport. And these are the teleporters with all the numbers showing where the demon will end up on a D6 roll. Okay? So those are all the numbers. So it could be beneficial or it could be very unbeneficial. So we have to think about, if we're crossing the fog, instead of the stairwell, we have to think about where we're going to end up.
Right.
All right. Hi guys, sorry about this cut. So about the scenario, what I want to say, the fog is a house rule, of course, for this scenario. But we determined as we played the game that the attacker, in this case Julie, would have to kill 2 markers, not 3, the way it was said in the scenario, but 2 markers because of all the randomness that the fog introduced into the game. Also, markers can be picked up by demons if, instead of being destroyed, if they wish so, okay? By the defenders, at least. It was Desecration, and what we have is these little gems here are the relic counters, and these are relic markers, and it's just one diagonal line across both dimensions. And basically, Julie, the Demented, are after destroying these. Yes. They're going to try and destroy these. While as me, the Lords of Hell, we want to save them because we say, you know, these are our property. I mean, they belong to Hell. They're important. They're sacred artifacts. We're not going to let you crazy bitches destroy the relics. Now, the relics could be different things. They could be staffs, weapons, armor, weird symbols, whatever it is. It's a relic marker, okay? So, I think I'm going to check the rules, but whoever defends, like if I defend the marker successfully, I get to keep the relic for us. You are just going to try to destroy everything. The game only lasts 5 rounds, so it's a short game. Okay?
It's hard to destroy it, then you've got to get 2 6.
Yes, I think destroying them is going to take you a bit. Player achieves this, the game is a draw. Unless one player retreats, in which case they lose the scenario. Alright, so we can end this game whenever we want, but if we retreat, that's it, you lost.
Never surrender.
Never surrender. Alright, well that was the scenario description. I'm just going to give you guys a view of the board. There's Creepy Tree.
Yep.
Holding a bone, looks like a guitar.
This episode of Rain in Hell brought to you by
Creepy Trees. Alright, some bones, some skulls, a skull over here that's like spewing out curses and weird stuff.
And
yeah,
I really like the way you did like the bones and like
yeah, the bones here. All right, so that's it. That was the view of the table. Let's get this game going. The 2 pocket dimensions of hell. Yes, we're gonna light up the fires right now.
Light up the fires of hell.
And let's get turn 1 going. This game, for those of you that don't know, has a very interesting
initiative mechanic, all right? And these are going to be our soul dice. These are our initiative dice, one for each demon, and we have our regular dice for combat rolls and stuff like that. Plus, we have activation markers and everything else. All right, folks, let's get this game going. Round one. All right, so I will do turn summaries, but before we do turn summaries, we are going to do the original mechanics so people that don't know the game can at least see that portion of the mechanic. So I'm going to roll my 12-sided dice, one dice for each demon in my warband. And now I'm going to take the highest number, which in my case is a 10. Place it on my sheet here. Then I go, and Julie's rolling hers. She's going to do the same thing. All right. And so I got an 8. I'll get another 8.
I didn't do very well.
Yeah. All right. So that's my initiative roll. And your, ooh, you got a 12, a 10, a 5, 5. That wasn't that bad. All right. So highest number goes first. That's obviously Julie. She has a 12. I got a 10. So she's going to get initiative, and she's going to give that dice to one of her demons. Okay?
Because that's how far she goes.
All right. She's flying 9 inches.
9 inches. You know what?
So your first dice goes to the method. Okay, and looking at our tracks here, turn 1, the next number is an 8. Her next number is a 5, so I get to go first. Okay, and it looks like I got another 8, so I'm going to beat that 5 again, so I get to go twice. Yay. All right, and then I think I'm going to give this 8 to my Devout. And that's my Devout. I'm going to give it to him and have him move to the windy side of things. And just to document this for turn 1, I have a 10. That's the first dice. Julie had a 12, so of course she went first. But then she had a 10, and I have a 10. All right, so she just keeps going until the dice match or whatever. She has high dice on her track. She keeps going. So, okay, so 10 and 10. So we roll 6-sided dice to break the tie, because it's the first time we have that occurring. And I rolled a 5. So I get to take my 10, and then Julie gets to move with her 10. So I'm going to put this 10 on my Slaughter Fiend. Okay? And I think she's going to go into the fog. All right. See you, folks. So my Devout has touched the fog. So I'm just going to show how this works, since it is... And Julie has hellish pistachios. Yes. A hellish snack. All right, so I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice. I rolled a 3. Where does that put me? Right up here.
Oh.
Ba-doing. Oh, that's not good. There's no gem up here. There's only a creepy tree. Oh.
That is such a cool
and the cursing skull, but there's no gem up there. All right, so I got teleported all the way up there for nothing. That is the effect of the fog. Why the hell did he do that? Just to document our thing here. So Julie has a 5 now, and I have a 5. But instead of rolling initiative with the 6-sided dice, because this is the second time that has happened, because I went last turn, she now gets to go this turn. So she gets to keep her 5. It has more power over mine. So now you get to go. All right, well, this turn was fun indeed. All right, so this is what happened with the rest of the guys. My leader moved here, okay, right above my little slaughter fiend there. She's about to go into the fog, so is he. Both of my methods, one of my methods moved up here. My other method is over here, kind of guarding that gem there. Our role is to guard those gems. Julie's going to try to destroy them. My armored demon, which is this guy here, he moved there. They're very slow, only 4 inches. And there's my other armored demon by the portal. Okay, but on Julie's side, now you guys know that my Devout teleported himself up here by going through the fog. That wasn't good. And the skull is still cursing and then spewing out bad words and things. All right, so let's go to Julie's side and see what she did. All right, so Julie's Demented. This guy got all dramatic and jumped through the fog. He was over here. He jumped through the fog, ended up teleporting himself right back here. All right, so that was the portal he rolled. Then she did the same thing. She was back here. She jumped into the fog, teleported her ass right back to where he is. I'm assuming they probably like knocked each other out or something. I don't know. But that was kind of funny. Her Devout is down here. Her Spiny demon is right behind the Devout. And then we have her Slaughter Fiend right next to the Devout. She actually did a cool move. She kind of like leaped up and, you know, I just imagine it being all dramatic. And so she's down there. Bad news for me because they're headed for that gem. We have Julie's Lordiness. She is here. And her little method right by the bone guitar there. All right, so that is the position of the figures at turn 1 in this weird section of hell. Okay, so let's see what happens. By the way, any demon that uses the stairwell does not have to teleport. They can actually, if they have fly, they can actually go down. They can also climb this rock. This rock is climbable. We are allowing things to climb, so we'll just put a dice and keep track of the height, all right? Normally you don't do that, but that is our house rule. So if you go through here or come up through here, you can avoid the teleporting fog. But I think the fog is just more fun. All right, folks, and the fires are still burning. All right, round 2. We're only playing 5 rounds, so let's see what happens. Okay, so round 2, and this is my results for the initiative dice. I already placed 2 10s. And let's see, next one I guess is an 8. I'm going to put it there. I got a lot of doubles this time. Another 8. So 2 10s and an 8. And then I have a 7. This is my initiative track that I'm forming here. And that's what I like about this game. I really do like that about this game. This is a game by Adam Loper and Vince Venturella.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so Julie is now forming her track for round 2.
Oh my God, it is worse this time.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll see. All right, guys, see you. See you in round 2. Yes.
See?
All right, back to hell we come. All right, well, a couple of things. This was round 2. Round 2 is now over. first things first, Julie's Devout actually teleported, jumped into the fog. Julie's guys have been jumping into the fog.
Crazy demented.
Yeah, they're nuts.
I was going to say Mother Flower.
So this one teleported itself here, right where, and I have a demon here that also got herself teleported up here. Okay. Now the other demon, my Devout, earlier, was able to teleport, again, use the teleporter from here and teleported himself down here.
Right.
So he was able to get out of that rock, and then this Devout landed there.
Right.
My leader is here. He's charging into the fog again because he just doesn't learn. Last time he was bounced back here. Hopefully not the case now.
I teleported over here.
Hold on.
Oh,
my armor guy moved here. He's trying to get into the fog so he can teleport. But he hasn't gotten there yet. Mom Mephit is standing up to her armor demon. Her armor demon teleported to this teleporter here. Okay, so my Mephit is holding ground. And I'm hissing at her and everything. I don't know if my Mephit will be able to hold back an armored demon, but
I thought it was pretty cool my armored demon teleported up there.
yes, he did. It sure did.
Yeah.
Got her right close to that relic. So, and then my Hellhound was able to go up the stairs. He's going to try to help the Mephit. My other little Mephit decided to stay there. All right, and my second armored demon moved through towards the fire because one of Julie's, her armored demon teleported there, right near that relic. So Julie, we know Julie's intentions. Julie's leader is over here, right by the teleporter, and we have her slaughter fiend down here. I don't know what her intentions are, Julie. There's your slaughter fiend down there. She wants to go in the fog, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she wants to go in the fog. Julie's spine demon teleported here, and again, there's another relic. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. All right, and Julie's Mephit attacked the relic, but failed. So, Julie, any thoughts on any? Is there a strategy in your mind at this point, or are you just kind of letting them teleport, see where they go?
Basically, that's basically the plan.
Okay. All right. And so you definitely have a marker here that you can go after. Mm-hmm. There's another one here, only guarded by a Mephit. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, basically, that's it. All right, so it looks like my leader teleported up here after jumping in the fog, ended up here, interrupted this would-be combat. I attacked her, and these are my rolls. I hit with 2, so basically everyone hit. And Julie blocked 1. We're going to have to take one of these out. Okay, now I had that many dice because normally you get 1 dice for every point of combat that you have. So I would start with 6 dice.
Right.
But because of Frenzy, the special ability Frenzy, I get to add 2 more, raise my score by 2 more. So that means 2 more dice. So I did a lot of hitting. All right, let's see what happens. All right, and this is our track. This is what it looks like this round. Looks like I have 2 9s there and an 8. And that's Julie's track. Looks like she has a 9 and 2 7s to start with. So, yep. Okay. There we go. All right. I guess we roll initiative because our numbers are even. So we have to roll it out this time. And you roll a 6, so you get your 9 first. All right. That's how it works. Julie just broke my heart because her Devout, and that is her Devout that I'm attacking, has another ability, a counter ability, which is infected with madness because she's so damn crazy.
I am.
So basically, she can swap my combat score with hers, and she only has 3 combat.
Right.
Okay, so basically the most... Now... Typically, you do this before the attack,
right? But
we're friendly here, you know, and believe me, guys, I don't, you know, don't want to get her upset. We're going to let that slide for this particular game. Okay. Okay? But generally, yeah, you do that before I even roll. But we're going to say that she took me down to 3.
It will discount it. And that you hit all 3.
And then these 3 hit. And that's it. So that is a very cool ability for her Devout. Now, if she forgets again... Alright, so that was it. So that was 3 hits on the Devout. It could have been much, much worse. And she takes those 3 hits out of her life. What's her life?
12? Now it's 9.
She has 12 life points, so now it's 9. And that's the end of that combat as they're fighting while this skull is spewing bad demon language. Alright. Going now to whoever has the dice. Who has the highest? I'll let Julie.
You do.
I do. So now I go. I'll take a dice from my track and move a demon. Right, and here we are. Alright, this is now round 3. A lot of stuff happened. Now we're going to start filming full turns now. Full rounds. But let's do the summary. Alright, so there is a fight going on here like you wouldn't believe.
I know it.
The Devout just did, what was it, 3 hits?
3.
Right. She actually did 4, but because after all the special abilities, I do have Infernal Armor, which reduces any damage by 1. So I took 3 hits in total. Okay. But I only have 6 life. Mm-hmm. So that reduced me to 3 life. She tried attacking the Devout. I did some damage to you, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's down to 6 lives now. From 6 lives.
So your Devout is down to 6 lives from 12. She did a lot of damage to him. She did a focused combat, so that increased her dice. But then that stupid madness ability.
I love that madness.
Freaking, I know, it's just
That's
great.
Awesome.
He couldn't attack this round, so he just stayed there looking pretty with his giant axe and his chest open wide in a mouth. Because he's, look at that beautiful dude. All right, so then Julie's leader teleported here. And all she did was watch because her Spiny demon destroyed a relic.
I did.
Julie has 1 relic destroyed. She needs 2 more to win this game. It could be a tie if we end the 5 rounds. Her armor demon leaped over here, all dramatic and movie-like, and attacked my Mephit and did damage to my Mephit, right?
Yes.
It did do... No, I don't think that one she did
that
damage.
one didn't.
No.
But your Mephit did get... The other Mephit.
This Mephit, yeah. This one didn't get damaged, defended himself, blah, blah. My Hellhound attacked the armor demon. What happened there? I think your armor demon took some damage. No, it didn't.
No, because of Steely's skin.
Because of Steely's skin, that's right. So his armor held tight, and there is a freaking gem. Now, here's the thing. What I'm forgetting is that I could pick up the relics. I don't have to guard them. I can pick them up. Now, guarding them does mean that you can't attack the relic. You have to attack me, but I could be picking them up and running away with them, making it harder on you, and I didn't do that. So... Of course, we're spending time like teleporting everywhere, jumping into the fog. Jumping in the fog and bouncing everywhere. All right, so my other Mephit only has 1 life. He is carrying a relic, and her Mephit...
Over here.
Where is he? Right here. Her Mephit actually teleported here, did a running skirmish, so ran 2 inches, hit me, got me down to 1 life, and then ran away, little bastard. So, he's really injured. He's not going to be living very long, but he's holding on to the relic. My armored demon's there. He hasn't done anything. My Devout actually took damage from her Slaughter Fiend, who also did a running skirmish. And got me down.
With her whip and kept going.
With her whip. Yeah, she whipped me. So, I lost 2 life. I'm down to 10 life for my Devout. So really, again, and this is why, I could lose, or maybe it'll be a tie. I mean, we're only playing 5 rounds, so hopefully I can hold on to the rest of the relics.
Right?
Yep. All right. You have 7 guys, yeah. So, alright, so let's roll our... This is round 4. We only have 1 more round after this, so let's roll the...
Not good. Not great, anyway. I mean, alright. Yeah, you have really good ones.
Jeez, I got like
I'm
2
not
12s.
Be going for like 4 turns. No, so I'm like, I have a 10, and the next, then an 8, but then it goes to a 5. Wow, is right. This stinks.
It is an interesting mechanic, I do have to say.
Although I complain about it every time that I do my dice, I also really like it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting.
Wait,
so I have a 12.
You already know.
And you have a 10, all right.
2 12s and 2 11s.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll have a seat.
Yeah, Julie can have a seat now, please. All right, so I'm going to give my 12 to this method here. And he's not going to risk teleporting anywhere. He's just going to go with his little marker, because he is holding a marker, relic marker, and he's going to go away.
He's leaving the board with the marker?
No, he's not leaving the board. He's just going to go far away from you.
Okay, all right. You can try. You can run, but
you can't hide. Yeah. And there he is, right by the board edge, holding the little relic and taunting everyone and spitting at everyone and hitting. All right, go ahead. It's your. Oh, it's my turn.
No, it isn't my turn.
Oh, that's right. I got a 12. You don't go for another 4 turns. Jeez, you are kind of screwed, aren't you?
I told you.
All right.
Although, go ahead, go where you need to go.
Yeah,
do
because
your moves, and then I'll swoop in at the end. And
yeah, and kill everything. I know. That's the way it works. She swoops in. All right, so I'm gonna give 1 to my Devout for a total of 12. I'm gonna put my dice down here, and my Devout is gonna move in and attack your armored demon.
Okay. Oh, I should take this off now.
Yes, you should. And here are more. We always forget the markers. All right, so let me just fix the camera.
My, armored demon, right?
Correct.
You are attacking Thelsira.
Ooh, Thelsira.
Thelsira.
Nice name, Thelsira.
No,
all right.
No. Thelsira.
Oh, Thelsira.
Yes.
All right. All right. So my Devout, the Lord of the Pit, has, let's see, righteousness. Nobody's slain yet, so I can't use righteousness. All right. So I got combat 7. That's 7 dice.
I have 5.
I guess I lose that because I'm supposed to say whether I'm using a focus combat,
right,
a charge, or a running skirmish.
Well, it couldn't have been focused because you moved.
Right, and I can't do a charge because I called it too late. That gives you an extra dice. That wouldn't be fair.
So then the other one.
Running skirmish. I can attack and then
just move.
Make a move. I can move, attack, and then move again.
Right.
So he's going to go... He has 8 and fly. I don't want to go too far from you, though. So he did a running skirmish. Actually, he's going to go down here. Okay. So he hit you, he moved, he hit you, and then he ran away.
Yeah. Which won't make it more
and there he is.
For me to
retaliate.
But...
Yeah. A token of luck. Once per round, this demon may re-roll a single dice. This may not be used for the initiative roll. Okay. So I can re-roll 1 dice. And I'm going to re-roll, first of all...
You hit me. You don't have to. You
yeah, because I hit on 2s.
Right.
Right. All right, I hit you... Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times!
No 6s.
No 6s.
But I get to make one a 6. That's my
okay, thing. So I lose 1. You get 6 damage.
Damage to Thelsira. So...
Alright, now I'm going to go here, and I go again. I go 4 times, because of course I had 2 12s and an 11.
2 12s and 2 11s.
I'm going to give it to my Hellhound. right here. I got to take these markers off. I always forget to take the markers off. But I'm gonna give him one anyway because he's gonna move. All right, he's gonna do a focused combat on your armored demon. Focused combat. I can increase my score by 1, giving me an extra dice.
Lictashi. All right, so
and that's my Spiny demon. So he has 6 combat dice. So he has 7 combat dice because I use focused combat. And oh, I could have used impaling charge if I could charge, but I can't charge. I can reroll up to 3 dice.
Well, I don't like that one.
Alright, so my combat score is greater than yours or less?
Greater.
It's greater, so I roll on 2s.
Yes.
I hit on 2s. Alright.
Oh, finally you got some 1s.
4 1s.
Holy cow, thank God.
And I can't reroll. I don't have any abilities to reroll.
You've been hitting me with every dice, so this is nice. So
3 hits.
I need 6
on her armored demon.
Not 1 6. Oh my God.
So 3 hits go through.
No, 2 hits go through because I still have that armor.
Oh, correct. Yes.
So I get to change 1 to a 6.
So she gets to change one of my rolls to a 6 and make it an automatic pass.
2 went through, right?
So 2 went through instead of 3.
So Lictashi then has 11 left.
Damn it. I'm knocking her down, but not enough. So my little method is gonna do a running skirmish.
Which method? That method. Okay.
That method is gonna do a running skirmish. He's gonna hit you and run away like hell.
Who's he hitting?
Your armor demon.
Isn't he like right on top of it?
He only has 3 combat dice, so he's a baby.
I have more, so that means that
I need 4s.
right.
Yes, I need 4s because your combat skill
Mine is 4.
is higher than mine.
Mm-hmm.
One hit,
Oh.
and you get to change your...
Yeah, so that won't go through. And I actually got a 6.
And you got a 6, of course, that's not a... I don't do any hit, so he's gonna run now. In this game, you can disengage, that's really cool. So my method said, bite. Okay, I'm running, going down.
Isn't that this one?
He is. And my method ran away. Alright, next figure, it's my last figure that I can activate.
Well, for
in this initiative bonanza.
Uh-huh.
So Julie's giving her next reaction to the Slaughter Fiend. You see there, the chick with the whip.
Plenty of room.
Oh, screw me. There is a marker there.
Now do you understand?
There is a relic marker.
Yes.
Let's move the smoke a little bit. Oh, okay. So let me
That's
just
what I
move
was
the
trying
camera.
to do.
All right, there is a relic marker there. So what are you doing? You're attacking it,
Oh, yes, I am.
and you're hitting it with a charge, right?
Yes, we will do
So
that.
add a dice to your...
When the Slaughter Fiend uses focus combat, which I can't do, okay. So, they gain 1 to combat defense rolls as normal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. I gain 1, you said? Right?
1 because you charge.
Right, okay.
You can't use this right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I just gained 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and I,
You need double 6s, and it's yours, and you win the game.
double 6s.
Julie might just win this game
Oh my goodness,
right
I
now
didn't
with
realize
1 roll.
that. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. Alright. No, I never roll 6s. I got 1.
1 6. You want to pick it up?
No, that's not fair. Absolutely not. I didn't do it.
On top of the rock with the cursing skull, I'm going to give this 9 to my chick.
Alright.
And she is going to do focus combat. So with focus combat, I may not move. Increase my combat score by 1. She is a Slaughter Fiend, so she gets 7 dice.
Where is she? Can I see
Right there.
her? Okay.
He reduces... I don't like that guy. He reduces... I had 7 dice. He now swaps his combat score with mine, thanks to to his ability, and I only get 3.
That's what it is.
That it is, yeah, because he's a mad demon. Alright, so I need now, I just need 3s because we're even.
And I need 6s for any. Oh my
2
god.
hits.
Alrighty, 2 6s, and we both know how likely that is to occur.
I did 2 hits on her.
No, not 1. 2 went
Not
through.
1, so 2 went through.
You're just getting them,
Alright, and for this combat, our previous video did not record. Thanks a lot, camera. Alright, so my armored demon, I gave her the order. And she then used focus combat, attacked her Devout. She had 7 dice, but because of his madness ability, he swaps his combat score with mine, meaning that I get 3 combat scores. So I had 3 dice. Alright, so Julie's giving the order to the Mephit, who's gonna fly and attack that counter, and it might end the game. She needs 2 6s to destroy the counter.
I have 4 dice because
4 dice
with 3
because he charged. Yep.
Right.
He charged the relics.
Here we go. See, I knew that wouldn't help anything. No, not 1 6. Not 1. I can't roll 6s.
All right.
Oh my god. You are so lucky that I can't roll 6s.
Yeah, I know. You would win the game. Be a tie.
Is that the only relic left? No, I've got a relic up here.
Yeah. He can turn around and attack that one, actually.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah, she has another relic. So, yeah.
My armored demon, who also only gets 3, but will get 4 because he's charging, correct?
Oh, wait, I have a 6 on my track. You have a 5.
No, I already moved my 7 over, honey. This is my 7.
Gotcha. Okay. So you had a 7. You got
2 6s!
Oh! Yes! Her armored demon was the one to destroy the 2nd relic. And that is it. Now, normally you would destroy 3 relics to win, but we changed that because of the fact that the fog was making things so unpredictable with the bouncing around that it was only fair to knock down the victory condition to give the attacking player a chance. So Julie's warband has won by destroying the 2nd relic.
We have defeated the Lords of Hell.
Yeah,
Demented Reign.
The Demented Reign. Alright, so let's do the post-game rolls. So yours is victorious. Alright.
Ready.
Alright. Julie rolls a 10.
2 5s.
She gets a blood-stained gauntlet. When the bearer makes a combat defense roll, any result of a natural 6 also deals 1 damage to the attacker.
15.
15. Reliquary. Once per battle, when this demon activates, they may choose to increase their move or combat ability by 1 for the duration of that activation.
Nice.
So that's a nice relic to have. Alright, so you got your 2 relics. Let me see what I got for mine. 8. A leech. This weapon draws the life from its bearer to deal additional damage. When making a combat attack roll, the bearer of this weapon may choose to suffer up to 3 damage. If they do, they add the same number of dice to their combat attack roll. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. You got.
And that was our game of Reign in Hell. Those were the post-game rolls. That's something we didn't do before, but it's important to do after every game. And that will give us our relics, our benefits, our rewards. And looks like we have some pretty good relics, good artifacts.
Yes.
All right, good, folks. Anything else, Julie, before I close?
No, just have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the like button and come back and see us. We'll be back.
All right.
Next time.
Have a good one, folks. And see you in hell.
See you in hell, where I reign right now.